So whenever I usually open up a Minecraft video on this channel, usually I have an intro that usually brings to light some of the controversy surrounding Minecraft YouTubers as a bit of a jab. But today, I wouldn't even dream of that. I don't think this is exactly a unique challenge in a way, but for some reason, I just get the urge to play Minecraft now and again. What the hell's that guy? Who's that? I guess if you're not too familiar with me and my whole shtick in Minecraft, I'm the mole guy. Look at my cool little mole outfit, my chain, and purple hot pants. It kind of actually looks like I peed myself a little there, and I wouldn't put it past myself. Yeah, I'm not exactly what you'd call a Minecraft pro. I wouldn't even call myself a Minecraft player, but I have played this game since like 2010, which is pretty insane to think about considering I don't even like it that much. I'm kidding, Minecraft's great, but I've got myself a challenge today. A self-imposed challenge. I thought there's no better challenge for a guy that roleplays as a mole in a block video game than to live underground. Now we're gonna go ahead and call this Moleville 1.0. Alright, well that's pinched me right in the mole nuts straight away. Why? Where am I? Also, what's that sound? Does it sound like there's an asthmatic slurping a milkshake around me? Okay, so the challenge is pretty simple. I got a few little goals I need to hit before I'm legally allowed to walk away from my own PC. Rule number 1. As soon as the first day is over, I must be underground. Rule number 2. I'm never allowed to come back up, only accidentally. And even then, I must return back to the molehole as quickly as possible. 3. Gotta create some sort of underground food system. Not a Minecraft pro and or expert, so we're gonna have to figure that one out. 4, gotta build what would actually look like a house underground. Number 5, I think we're on. Tree farm. Need an endless source of trees, and it needs to work down there. Number 6, and I guess 7, diamonds. And then a nether portal. Kind of come hand in hand in a way, especially I guess if you're living underground. Where am I, by the way? Yeah, I was kind of hoping I'd spawn somewhere with grass so that, well, there's trees over there. I guess we'll start there. Rule, I think it's 8 we're on. Have fun, of course. We've got to beat this challenge somehow. Okay, well, I spent my entire time really just monologuing, telling you guys the rules and making my way out of the hellspawn where I just was. Over to this island, which is where we are going to get everything we need before we head underground. Again, when the sun goes down, that's when I consider this challenge to really start. So obviously, I'm going to need to get myself some trees and the saplings from the trees. I don't know if you know how Minecraft works, by the way. You gotta punch a tree at the start. So I'm just gonna spend, I guess, my first and last night above ground gnawing on the grass for seeds. Okay, sun has officially gone down. It's time to enter the mole hole. Okay, into the hole. 1 second. It's a little bit cramped in here, my friend. Just give me a minute. Any minute now. There we go. Okay, welcome to the mole hole. I already kind of brought a bit of grass down just in case, you know, I ever need to be touching grass, which is a lot of the time as a YouTuber who's willingly making a Minecraft video where you have to live underground for the entire time. But this is literally everything I managed to collect before I also got shot right in the pit. Somebody obliterated my mole cop. Okay, so first things first, we're going to have to figure out the food situation. Because if I come into conflict at any point, my mole face is going to explode. Okay, now, we are pretty damn close to the ocean here, so we can get to work on farming. Alright, you know, let's get to work on the underground farm. Some homeless fellas, apparently real interested in what's going on. Okay. That'll do for now. We do have to scavenge a lot of our dirt off the ceilings and walls of this one part of our mole hole, but we could probably get a lot of food planted eventually. I'm hearing a lot of ruckus upstairs. Yeah, after the underwater goon squad turned up as well, they did drop a whole load of man meat for me to munch on. You know, I was about to say, I guess this room will be the farm room, but it's not really a room, is it? This part of the hole will be where we farm. Okay, also need to get started on a tree farm, so we're going to have to open this room from this into this. I'm hoping I can at least get one of these normal oak saplings to grow here. I haven't played Minecraft in a while. Don't know if they've changed much, but I guess we could test it out with the free bone meal we have. That's not a good sign. All right, we'll leave it there, though. It might grow. I know it's kind of unneeded as well, but I kind of want to get some grass down here. I did get myself a whole bunch of dirt, which I did lay down over there, but maybe we got enough, or we can get enough just to get the dirt connected with the grass up here. Because, come on, you know, I might be a mole in a hole, but I got standards, okay? I don't want to alert anyone, but there's a strange man in my house. I guess we can kind of easily take care of this if I remember correctly. We just do this, and well, he just ran off to the farm. That's great. Can't wait for him to just ruin all the crop. Of course, yeah, there you go. You took the damn dirt block, but I'm just gonna hit him, run under here, and then there you go. See, I Minecraft. I guess he's kind of helpful though. I could take that dirt block now, grass block, sorry, and actually put it down here. And my wonderful dreams of having grass underground will come to fruition much quicker. Fellas, we've done it. We've cultivated wheat into bread. I like how after all these years in Minecraft, you still don't actually cook this bread. You just grind the wheat up in your hands and condense it into a block of food. All right, jury is still out on whether or not that tree is going to grow. I did knock a few more out the ceiling and a bit more that way, and I think we're actually going to put our house here in this hole, because when I see a hole, I see a home. And I do want to build it out of wood. I think it's more fitting for it to actually be a home, that it's not, it doesn't just look like it's surrounding. Oh my Jeebus. Fellas, we've done it. We have birthed from I was going to say the ground, but the underground life. Okay, now I'm not too sure if I could put down my other saplings that I have, but I do have one more oak sapling, and I'm assuming I'm going to get pretty lucky and get multiple from this tree right here. So we should be good for the rest of our time to get wood. I do feel like there was a better way of saying that. All right, now that I've confirmed the trees can grow down here, I'm putting down 2 like this. I have no idea if that's enough room for them, but hopefully they both grow and we can get 2 on the go. Okay, we've got the farm. We've got ourselves the tree farm. Let's go ahead and get the stone farm. It's me, by the way. I am the stone farm. Okay, so technically, because we're under the water here, finding ourselves down into the caves, it's going to be a little bit tricky at first. We've got to avoid a bit of the ocean floor here. Okay, well, I think I might have found the most harrowing cave of all time. It is completely submerged. I mean, I guess if the imminent terror that does come from spelunking down in the mines isn't enough, let's add in drowning. All right, I had a little look down there. There is some iron, and I do have doors, and if Minecraft hasn't changed, I can whack down a door and create a little air pocket down here. We'll start with that. Let's get a couple of these going. Boom, there we go. It's pitch black down here. All right, well, would you look at that? The challenge complete. I have officially made a house. The door doesn't work correctly. Okay, I had another quick sweep. I don't see anything else too useful here. There are a bunch of hot-looking rocks. All right, I've stoned up a little path here, and we're just going to try and avoid what I'm now going to refer to as Death Cave. All right, back from the mine. Good news all round. The trees are here. All right, now we didn't find any other caves down in this mine, but the staircase is now going further into the center of the hell itself. Just be careful when you look down there. I keep seeing an endless void of controversy, and oh god, there it is. Well, I think we've got ourselves plenty of iron here to get ourselves some starting tools. And maybe a bucket as well, so we can kind of make this farm a bit better. Okay, for the longest time, I've been wondering where the hell this zombie is that I keep hearing. I'm just expanding the farm. Found him. He lives in my walls. Okay, the farm's expanded, trees are growing. We got a whole bunch of stuff now. We're going to get back down to the mines and look for something more useful. Oh, okay, we have finally broken into something. All right, this is going to be the real tale, by the way, because I get lost down here. I don't know how I'm getting back. I mean, it's looking pretty promising so far. I did see a little bit of gold right there. That'll do us. I mean, it's not one of my challenges, but it will do for the bling factor. Speaking of challenges, I'm assuming that is diamond. One singular diamond. All right, well, we have 2 diamonds. Hold on. 3 diamonds. Okay. All right. Well, you know, at first I was about to say we could make a spade with our 1 diamond, but I think we've actually just hit the mother lode here. Now, I mean, they changed the cave update and stuff. I do know that was something that did come about in Minecraft, but this feels like a lot of diamonds I'm finding. Look, I've just found one right there, and there was another one on the wall right there. I mean, potentially I've just gotten really lucky here, but also at the same time, maybe diamonds aren't that hard to find in Minecraft anymore. I think I may starting to show that I might be a Minecraft boomer. This seems crazy though. It just keeps on going everywhere I look. I definitely don't want to get lost down here. That would suck considering I have 11 diamonds. Damn. I was going to go down here. Just found a conga line of zombies. Alright, do I keep going here? I don't have a lot of food. And by a lot of food, I mean I'm literally eating man meat over here. That will heal me up. But, what cost, really? More diamonds? Okay, someone's gonna have to write down in the comment section right now. A diamond just that easy to find. Alright, we won't push our luck here. We'll take the #1 victory royale of 18 diamonds and head back on up. Okay, turned some of our diamonds into a pickaxe and a sword, and I'm getting to work on making a home. Yeah, my only real definition of what might count as a home here is that it's not made out of stone. Oh yeah, we're also at that point now where I've decided to get drippy. Damn. He's cool. Yeah, I do have to politely say, living technically both underground and underwater, worst thing ever. Don't ever do this. All I ever hear is the gargling sounds of the drown. Okay, I mean, right now, you know, it's not looking like an amazing home, but it is technically a home. I don't think we need at least a double bed in here, right, to make it properly a home, and, you know, a bit of storage. A window, perhaps? AKA, we're going to have to go back down into the mine. Okay, so to get some sand, because obviously I do want a window here, we're going to have to kind of dig parallel to the island here and hope that the coast had a bit of sand on it. I don't remember for the life of me if it did. So, this is going to be a bit of trial and error. Okay, it took a little bit of tunneling, but we did get ourselves some red sand from the little clay biome over there. And if this isn't enough, I can just reopen this tunnel here, and it's not too far, and I can get a bit more. You know what? Most certainly ain't quite the view, and it ain't definitely ain't gonna help with the damp problem in this house, I imagine. There you go. We got ourselves a window to what I guess we could consider the outside. All right, so next up we just need to get a bed in here, and then the last thing I think I put down as my challenge was obviously to go to the nether, where we will then quickly leave the nether. All right. We're going to go hunt some spiders and lava now. So back on down to the cave of quite literal endless wonder. Alright, found ourselves our first wee bit of lava down here. So we're going to go ahead, turn that on down into obsidian and get to work on our last challenge, bar the spider one, where we need string to make wool for a bed. But, I haven't seen a single spider. Yeah, I reckon if I'm going to put my portal to hell anywhere, the tree farm is exactly where it belongs. I also used some of that leftover glass to have at least a much prettier view from the bedroom. I scrounged up all the string that I had so far, and I killed a couple more spiders and got 2 white wool, which is still not enough for a bed. So I'm not too sure if we're going to get a bed. I did build a big hole over here. Which will hopefully spawn something. Yeah, I'm not a mob spawning expert, but maybe something will spawn over there. We don't know, and hopefully I can get some more spiders. But let's go check out the nether. Okay, yeah, now the nether did pretty completely get a rework. It's changed quite a bit. Don't know if I'm going to hang out here too much, though. Whilst it is, I guess, technically underground, it's not really the specific challenge. Okay, I've run all the way to the bottom of the mine. I'm coming back up now. I'm hoping that means something is going to have spawned in my new big hole. If not, we're going to have to get a bit tricky with getting these spiders here. And it is completely empty. Okay, so another way we could do this is I just wait until I find a hole like this and I hear a spider. I get this bow that I got from a skeleton. I shoot it at the spider and lure it into our hole. Yeah, I think there was one literally right above me. So I'm just going to do this and hopefully something will fall on in here if I get its attention. Oh, someone's taking the bait. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted. Just wait here. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you know, If I need skeletons, I know what to do. Can I have to... Oh, okay. Okay. There's one. Yeah, I kind of just jump here. And I'm being real close to the edge here on what you can still consider underground. We'll make our way to where I got that red sand now. See if there's anything over there. I'm not hearing too much activity. Can't really go any further than this. Just a little peek out my cave hole here, and there's a zombie and 2 skeletons. Not what we need. Never mind, bro's bro's coming into the molehole. Oh, something spawned in here. That sounds kind of like... Oh, we got some activity in here. Okay, let's just be careful with that creeper, though. Okay, well, just confirmed, spiders can in fact spawn in my hole. And that means we literally just need 2 more of these. So I guess I'll just keep running around and hope something spawns in there, you know? I don't know what triggers the spawning. I think I'll just go run around my little mole hole and the mole caves, and we'll see if we come back if anything has appeared. Okay, did a lap of the mole hole. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, there you go. That got stuff spawning. Okay, I think it's nighttime now because I can't get anything else to spawn. I'm up to 3 string. I'm going to see if I can't just, again, poke my head out the mole hole and try to lure a spider in. Okay, things are getting a little hairy here, but there was literally a spider as soon as I opened that, and then I got attacked by a trident man. So, I think, yes, 4. Yeah, don't ever poke your head out the mole hole. Terrible things will happen. Yeah, the funny thing is, this wasn't even part of the challenge. I didn't have to build myself a bed. This technically is a house. I'll sleep on the floor. I mean, originally I said double bed, but that took way too long. So we're just gonna stick with the single bed right there. Perfect. Oh, there you go. Look, finally got my damn respawn point set. So we could truly carry on the game if we wanted to. But you know, I think that's it for our little challenge today. I did everything I set out to do. Somehow, I managed to survive underground. Sure, we may have taken a few creative liberties by taking pot shots and slapping spiders until they crawled into our hole so we could get their string. But alas, we have done everything a mole will need to survive endlessly down here in the caverns. I mean, I also just point out, it's not a horrendous little mole hole. You know, it's got a little bit going on. It could definitely do a bit of improvement here and there. And if we could fix a few of the loud issues that come with living in the mole hole, that'd be great. But yeah, I guess if there's something you'd like to see the mole do next in Minecraft, let me know down below. Leave a comment, subscribe. I'll catch you all soon though on the flippity flip.